we got here we go. We just got the wings about ready to put together. We've done quite a bit since the last video, so let me kind of bring you up to speed. So as you can see, the two wings are, or the one wing is in separate parts in two pieces. So I basically built the wings and then I will connect them into one. But there's a few things you need to do before you connect them that'll make it easier. First of all, we're going to cut the ailerons. We've also put in the carbon fiber rods, and what we've decided to do is we've got 7.5 inches, I believe is what the measurement was, and basically we're going to have two. See if I can do this with one hand here. So basically you have, here you go, and then you got this other one here that goes in. This is kind of tricky to do, basically because you've got some dihedral in the wing, and you can't do a big long straight rod because of that dihedral. You'll be shooting out the top of the wing, if that makes sense, or the bottom, excuse me, the bottom of the wing. So there you have it. So it connects the wing. So see the dihedral. Now it's not perfectly lined up, but we will once we glue it. But you get the idea. So anyway, there's the wing, one end to the other, and so you've got the entire wing done. I'm going to get back here so you can kind of get a good shot. Push this down here. Sorry, it's one of the worst videos probably I've made so far. So it does have a little bit of dihedral. It's got about 1.5 inches, an inch maybe. And just to explain a little bit how I built this wing. So my last video I showed how we put the ribs in, and then you put this spar down the middle, and then you had to have a little bit of gap, like a 1/16 gap from the leading edge to the rib, because then you take these 1/16 strips, cap strips, and you put them across. The reason why you do that is because if you don't, then it will be straight, drop off, and then to the rib. So you don't want to have that section. So you put the cap strip, and it makes this nice and flush from leading to trailing. After we get the ailerons cut out and the servo in and everything, we'll actually cut the ailerons, glue the wing together. Actually, after we build the ailerons, we'll glue the wing together, get it all in one solid piece. Then we will mount the servo right into here. This is going to be quite the project. Basically, I'm going to be cutting this out, not all of it, but probably about half, and then put in a plate, and so we can lay the servo sideways. Okay, and then that way we're going to have my cable, which is right here. And just to give you an idea, this is a golden cable control rod set cable type. There's the number, 36 inches. Anyway, you get the idea. Very flexible. So we'll put that in there. There's some plans on the internet that show you how to basically build that, but basically the cable will push and pull these. We'll kind of wrap around down to the aileron. I'm beginning to start cutting out the aileron before I realized I hadn't recorded something, so that's why I'm jumping in here. So basically, here, let's separate this wing. Put this wing back up here. So you basically have your wing here, and then you've got line up on your plans. And then we're going to cut, you don't want to cut this rib, you just want to cut here, 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 and here, and here, and then cut right there. And then so when you come out, when you pull the aileron after you cut that, then this will still be here, and that will still be here, and then we'll build the rest of the aileron, if that makes sense. And we're going to cut these straight down. So you got, see how I marked them? In fact, I need to make sure they're straight. Pretty straight. I'll have to get a ruler. It doesn't look like we're very straight. Anyway, so, and then after you cut that, then you'll cap it with a piece of wood. So basically you'll cap here. I'm going to kind of point with this. you'll cap it a straight piece, and then you'll take this part and we'll build a diagonal. So the bottom of that aileron is going to be like a 45. Anyway, after I build one, I'll show it to you, and that way you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So after we build the ailerons, we'll connect the wings, put the servo in, then we'll probably sand everything down, and then we'll do the tips. We'll probably do the tips very last. We're going to make those out of solid balsa so we can get a nice curved tip. It's going to take a little while, but I think it'll be nice. The plans here show putting a servo arm mechanism with a wire. That's too much weight for electric planes. So anyway, and I think having all this carbon fiber rod in here, and then also this plate we're going to put in here, will really strengthen the center of the plane. Anyway, that's about it. Quite a bit of jump, I know. So hopefully you're up to speed. And this trailing edge, I don't know if I got video of it. Maybe I should mention it real quick. So basically I laid the rib down, glued it, put in these little pieces in here. You know, I just dropped them down in, and then I laid this long piece down. So anyway, I hope I got that in the last video. I can't remember if I did or not. But that's the wing. It's coming together. Hopefully it's strong as it looks. And that's about it.